Hi everyone, it is day one of the Sbooktober readathon. The first challenge that I'm going to work on is to read a Halloween themed book, which I am reading A Potion to Die For by Heather Blake. It's a cozy mystery. The cover looks really cute. It has like little kitties and on a spell book and a little potion bottle. It's so adorable. Can't wait to start reading that. I am finishing up with the Spookathon by reading Cujo, and then I'm going to start A Potion to Die For. Hi everyone. It's the end of the first day of Sbooktober, and I didn't read anything for this readathon, but that's okay. But I have the audiobook version of A Potion to Die For, so I'm going to save it for my commute to and from work. So a hard copy of a book that I have is for the challenge Read a Book that includes a haunted house, and I'm going to be reading Welcome to Dead House by R.L. Stine. So I'm going to start that, maybe read a chapter or so tonight, and then I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hi everyone. So day two of Sbooktober, and taking a little walk. It's really nice. Again, it's so nice today. Last night I got about 6 or 7 chapters in to Welcome to Dead House by R.L. Stine. I'm liking it so far. You know, just introducing characters. There were some spooky moments, in fact, reading, you know, a children's book, but I like it so far. So hopefully I'm going to be able to finish that today. And also I'm going to be listening to, what book am I going to be listening to? A Potion to Die For by Heather Blake. So hopefully we'll get those 2 books done right away. I'll check back. Hey everyone, just finishing up my lunch break. I walked around a little bit, but it actually is kind of hot. The sun's out and shining, it's no longer cloudy. So I decided just to come back in here and listen to my audiobook of A Potion to Die For, and I'm liking it so far. It's pretty cute. I have just got a couple chapters in, but excited to read it. Good morning everyone. Day 3 of Sbooktober, and I got through chapter 15 on A Potion to Die For, so I'm about, I want to say, like, I have like a quarter left, I want to say. I don't have the physical copy, so it's hard to judge. I was listening to it as I was getting, cleaning out. My husband and I, we have a camping trailer because we're going to the dunes, cleaning it out and everything. So while I was doing that last night, I was listening to the audiobook. I didn't read any of Welcome to Dead House yesterday. We had a crazy day at work. By the time I got home, I just wanted to eat dinner and go to bed, but my husband had other plans, so we were working on the trailer. So I got a good chunk of A Potion to Die For listened to. I'm hoping to finish Welcome to Dead House today. We have a pretty light schedule at work, so hopefully it'll happen. Hi everyone. Little update. I wasn't able to vlog on my lunch break because I went to Barnes & Noble to pick up my copy of Kingdom of Ash. It's so beautiful. Can't wait to start reading this one, but it'll have to wait. But I did just finish Welcome to Dead House by R.L. Stine. That is for the challenge to read a book that features a haunted house. I am moving on to Dark Graphic Tales by Edgar Allan Poe. This is a graphic novel featuring 3 of his stories, and this is for the challenge to read a book that features something that you are afraid of or you were afraid of. So just wanted to do that little update. We're moving right along. I'll check back a little later. Hi everyone, just wanted to touch base. I just got home a little bit ago and I'm about to eat some dinner. I did finish A Potion to Die For, so that was for the challenge Read a Halloween themed book, and I am moving on to Blaze of Memory by Nalini Singh, and I am reading that for the challenge to pick a clan and read a book featuring your mascot, and I chose the Lycans. So in this book, it's called the Side Changeling series. Changeling is just another word for shifter, and there are wolf and panther changelings in this series. So that is what I'm reading for that challenge. I also started Dark Tales by Edgar Allan Poe. I didn't get very far into it, probably half of the first story, and I'm hoping to finish that by tonight or tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to check back at the end of the night before I go to bed, but if I do, I'll see you then. Hi everyone, day 4 of Sbooktober, and I finished 3 books yesterday. I'm pretty proud of myself. And I started, I have to sneeze. And I started Blaze of Memory by Nalini Singh. I'm listening to the audiobook of that, and I think I got about, I'm not very far in to Blaze of Memory. I'm probably about like 3 or 4 or 5 chapters in. So I'm physically reading a book for Witchathon because that also started today. Vlogging for 2 different readathons. at the same time, it's probably going to be hard. I did do some changes to my Witchathon TBR because I had some of the same books for the Sbooktober readathon, but I had already finished those before Witchathon even happened, so I'm like, that's not gonna work. So I'm changing it up, and the first book that I'm going to be reading is Stay Out of the Basement. That is number 2 in the Goosebumps series by R.L. Stine. I read the first book for Sbooktober, really enjoyed it, so I just kind of want to move on because I do have book number 2. I have it here, I should show it to you. This one. And that one is for the challenge to read a spooky horror / thriller novel. Kind of pushing it. I will touch base with you guys later. Bye. Hi everyone. Just got home from work a little bit ago. I'm just throwing some fixins in to make meatloaf tonight for dinner. The Cozy Mystery Book Club live stream is happening in like 3 minutes, so I'm gonna check that out because I did read that book, A Potion to Die For. I'll check back in with you a little later. Hi everyone. It's the end of the day. I didn't really get a chance to vlog at all, so sorry about that. I didn't really get a chance to read a whole lot either. I've been listening to an audiobook as we try to get everything together for the weekend. I've been listening to Blaze of Memory by Nalini Singh, and as soon as we get to where we're going, I will update you.
Hi everyone. Still driving to the dunes. I don't think I said that. That's where I'm headed this weekend. We're at this gas station, just stopped to pick up some drinks and go to the bathroom, and I had to climb across the center console because this little guy was by my door. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a fucking scorpion. Hi everyone. So it's almost midnight on Thursday, and we just got to the dunes, middle of nowhere in the desert. I did finish Blaze of Memory by Nalini Singh, and I started the next book in that series, which is Bonds of Justice. Hi everyone. Day 6 of Spooktober and day 3 of the Witchathon. I'm reading the same books for different challenges for both, so I thought I'd just make one video. We just got back from a ride at the dunes, and it's a little warm, but yeah, it's fun out here. It's great. I didn't get much reading done last night after we got to the dunes, and I haven't done any reading today either. I just wanted to touch base with you. If I read a little today, I will let you know. We're winding down on this Friday night. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I haven't read anything today just because, you know, when you're out camping and stuff like this, really, you're just there. I did listen to probably about a chapter of Bonds of Justice, which I changed my Witchathon TBR up, but just a little bit. For the challenge, read a book that's bound to make you warm and happy, I decided to do Bonds of Justice by Nalini Singh because I really enjoyed Blaze of Memory, which I read. This is just the next book in that series. I really enjoy it. It's a romance, so they're gonna have their happily ever after, and it definitely is something that's gonna make me warm and happy, so I just changed it to the next book in that series. But Spooktober ends tomorrow, and I still have one more book I need to read for that readathon, and that is for the challenge Read a Book of Poetry or Short Stories, and that is going to be Bloody Irish, so I'm going to try and read most of this tonight. I am also reading Bloody Irish for the Witchathon challenge Read a Book Featuring Your Heritage, but since Spooktober ends tomorrow, I definitely want to get this read so I can complete all the challenges. Hi everyone, it is Saturday. It's about 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, and it's the last day of Spooktober, and I did not get very far into reading Bloody Irish. It's a little dry, you know, I don't know, I'm just not into it yet,
but I'm hoping to get some more read today. I doubt I will finish it by the end of the day, but you know, miracles can happen. If I don't finish it for Spooktober, I'll definitely finish it for Witchathon, but I will keep you posted. Hey everyone, we just left the dunes and we're on our way home, but Spooktober ended yesterday and I did not finish the book that I was supposed to finish, but I am going to continue it because I have it for a challenge in Witchathon that is still going on. So I'm just going to listen to my audiobook on the drive home because reading in the car makes me nauseous, and I'll check back later. Bye! Hi everyone, it's Monday, day 6 of Witchathon, and I didn't get a whole lot of reading done yesterday for the readathon. I did finish my buddy read of An Echo in the Bone by Diana Gabaldon. There's that. And then I started reading Goosebumps Stay Out of the Basement, and I was listening to Bonds of Justice by Nalini Singh. Hopefully I'll finish one or both of those books today because Witchathon is ending in 3 days, and I still have 4 books to read. Cutting it down to the wire again. I'll touch base with you a little later.
Hey everyone. I was hoping I would get to go home a little early today and just relax, possibly take a nap, because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, about 3.5 hours according to my Fitbit. And all of a sudden my truck starts doing weird things on the freeway. So I'm currently pulled into a Fry's gas station, waiting for my husband because he said not to drive it. And he has no idea when he's going to be off work. Great.
Good morning everyone. It's Tuesday, about 7:30, and I have 2 goals today. Or I have 1 goal to finish 2 books. Stay Out of the Basement by R.L. Stine. This is book 2 in the Goosebumps series. And Bloody Irish by Bob Kieran. Reading those 2 books will complete the challenges. Read a spooky horror / thriller book, and then read a book based on your ethnic heritage. I still have 1 more book to read after that, which is the group read, The Girl Who Drank the Moon. So I will check back with you in my lunch hour, and hopefully I will have finished Goosebumps and at least gotten part of the way into Bloody Irish. Hi everyone! Today is October 31st. It is the last day of the Witchathon, and I still have 2 books to read. I finished Stay Out of the Basement, Goosebumps number 2 last night, and I need to read Bloody Irish and The Girl Who Drank the Moon. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Like always, I always get it close. I don't know why. So lots of reading to get done today, and I will keep you updated. Hopefully better than I have in the last couple days. I'm so sorry. Hi everyone. It's November 1st, so Witchathon is over. Yesterday I was supposed to read 2 books, The Girl Who Drank the Moon and Bloody Irish. I just could not get into Bloody Irish, so I just put that aside and focused on The Girl Who Drank the Moon, which I absolutely loved. I think I gave it like 4. And since Goodreads doesn't do half stars, I think I gave it like 4.5 stars. So you just watched my vlog for Sbooktober and Witchathon. So I'm just going to go through the challenges in the books I read and their star ratings for both of the readathons. So the first one was Sbooktober, and that was a readathon that went on through from the 21st to the 27th. The first challenge was to read a Halloween-themed book, and for that one I read A Potion to Die For by Heather Blake. I did enjoy that book. There were some things that I had issues with. I read that with the Cozy Mystery Book Club that we have on YouTube. Angela over at Books at My Heart and Courtney at Cortagonist are the hosts of that book club. It's a really great club. You should think about joining. The next challenge was to pick a clan and read a book featuring your mascot, which I chose Lichen, and for that one I read Blaze of Memory by Nalini Singh. The second part of that challenge was to read at night, which I did. Completed both of those challenges. The next challenge is to read a book that has a haunted house, and for that one I read Welcome to Dead House by R.L. Stine. This is the first book in the Goosebumps series. I didn't show you the cover of Blaze of Memory. This is what it looks like. The next challenge was to read a book of poetry or a collection of short stories, and for that one I was supposed to read Bloody Irish by Bob Kieran. I probably got that much in, not very much, and just couldn't really get into it, and I was struggling just to pick it up and read it, so I just decided to put it aside and probably DNFing it for now. And the last challenge for Sbooktober was to read a book based on something that you are or have been afraid of, and for that one I chose this collection of stories from Edgar Allan Poe in graphic novel form. There is a story about an insane asylum in here, and I think like getting stuck in an insane asylum, or you know, going to one of the haunted insane asylums and taking a tour, that really scares me. So those are all the challenges for Sbooktober. I didn't complete one challenge, so I kind of failed, but I had fun doing it. Next I'm going to talk about my Witchathon wrap-up that went from the 24th to the 31st. The first challenge was to read a book that's bound to make you warm and happy. For that one, I read Bonds of Justice by Nalini Singh. Continuing on from Blaze of Memory that I read and loved. I just love that series. She's amazing. That one kind of fell flat for me. I ended up giving it 3 stars, but still a great series overall. The next one was to read a book by Candlelight, and if I'm remembering correctly, I think I was reading either A Blaze of Memory or Bonds of Justice when I had all my candles lit in that previous clip. The next challenge was to read a spooky horror/thriller novel, and for that one I read Stay Out of the Basement. Didn't like it as much as I liked the first one. I think I ended up giving this 3 stars. The next challenge was to read a book that has paranormal elements, and for that one I read Blaze of Memory by Nalini Singh. Really enjoyed it, gave it 4 stars. The next challenge was to read a book based on your ethnic heritage, and for that one I was supposed to read Bloody Irish, but I didn't. The next challenge was to buddy read a book, and since I did read the group read, I figured that was like a big buddy read, but if you want to be more specific, I did actually buddy read a book and finish it. I think I finished it on Monday, but that was An Echo in the Bone by Diana Gabaldon. This is the 7th book in the Outlander series. These books are so long, they're so chunky, and I feel like most of the time you're reading filler to get to the last maybe 100-200 pages, and that's when everything starts happening, like the conflict and stuff. So I think I ended up giving this 3 stars, probably round up to 3.5. I still love this series. I love Jamie and Claire no matter what. And the last challenge for the Witchathon was to read the group read, and that was The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. I just finished that last night with like a couple minutes to spare before midnight, and I absolutely adored it. I loved it. Gave it 4.5 stars. So if you participated in either Sbooktober or Witchathon, please let me know. I will be linking both Readathon hosts' channels in the description box below. Also the Cozy Mystery Book Club page that I talked about, I'll be linking that as well. If you've read any of these books, if you love any of these books, comment below. I want to hear about it. Please like my video if you did, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. And you can follow me on all the social media platforms. You can find the links in the description box below. See you next time, avid readers.